Tinsikadni Nishlon, Tkachini Bashachin, Sanaha Bethlin Dashache, Tkabahan Dashanele. Also because my name is Goldie.
And you can hear the train back
Yes. I did New York Fashion Week.
What?
Yeah, today my name is Goldie Tom. We are at Goldie Luxe Studio. It is my studio here that is located in Gallup, New Mexico at 107 First Street, South First Street. I don't know my own address.
I know that because I use Google to get here.
Yes, I am on Google Maps and Apple Maps, so you can find me there. But we are located in the historic vintage downtown Gallup.
Yep, and you can hear the train back
Yes. People always ask me, is that getting annoying? No, it doesn't. It's just background noise now.
Yeah.
My clan is Tinsikadni Nishlon, Tkachini Bashachin, Sanaha Bethlin Dashache, Tkabahan Dashanele.
Cool. We're related.
Are we related?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tachini Bashachin.
Oh, shoot.
No, Tachini Yashia Toba Bashachin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
So, I don't know.
I know. I don't know how to really make those
I know.
connections.
Any men out there or instructors, please correct us
My
in the comments
mom,
below.
my mom's like gonna be so. It's so just like, come on, girl.
Get your act together.
She's actually a Navajo language teacher.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Where at?
At Indian Hills Elementary School.
Oh, okay.
So she teaches K through 5th.
Cool. I just interviewed the Nepazad linguist from UNM.
Oh, okay.
And her videos will be going live in May.
Nice. Well, my
Yeah.
mom is here for you too.
I will be there.
If you want to use it.
And I'm looking actually for K through 12, which is perfect.
Sweet.
That's
Okay.
perfect. All right, then I still got to talk to everybody. So. All right. So, can you tell us about your studio?
Yes. So I called it Goldie Luxe Studio because I want it to be more than just a salon, because I am in the film community, I'm in the fashion community. I also want to get into internships and mentorships because coming out of Cosmo School, it was really tough for me to get into this industry and basically just have a mentor, and it was just always like every man for themselves, kind of attitude. And it's frustrating because it's like we shouldn't be like that as a community, and especially as an indigenous native community as well too. We should be helping one another to get to that next level. So that's the reason why I called it a studio, because I just don't want it to be just the salon only, because not only do I do hair, but I also do makeup as well too. And then I'm involved in a whole bunch of different things, things that are in the community, things that are in the film community, fashion community, just in indigenous community, like everywhere. Just I've got so many things going on that I just want this to be a space where people can come and utilize and come together and to be creative and to feel welcomed and to feel safe and to be able to share whatever it is that they're going through. Because being a stylist too, they always say that we are the therapists for our clients, and I take that very seriously, because for me it's not just a connection through doing someone's hair. It's a connection also into their life, and how whatever it is that they're going through in their lives that brings them here too. And it's a deeper connection than just making someone feel beautiful or making someone, giving them highlights. It's deeper than that. So with that too, like the whole studio and everything that I'm involved in, there are all these different parts, moving parts and connections. And I want to be able to bring people here to help them to get to that next level here. And so anyway, that's the reason why I called it a studio, is because I just want it to be more than a salon.
Well, it also kind of reminds me of like a barbershop. It's like a community gathering. It's everybody's version of their own like country club or exclusive club, but it's in their own setting where everybody's comfortable, and I'm sure conversations go fly.
Oh yeah, all over the place. Yeah, when it's busy.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun in here.
Yeah, nice. Can you give us a little tour real quick?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So this whole this first part here is the the studio or the salon part of it. So I've got 3 chairs here. This first station here is mine.
Okay.
This one here is sort of like a community station.
Okay.
Because I have those other 2 stations on that side, and they don't have sinks.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So they come over here and bring their clients here. And it's very convenient because, our
nice.
clients don't have to get up anywhere. They just stay here, and then we put the chair back, and then they get their hair washed here.
Nice.
And this is like the old school stations, and I love it so much. So like I wanted it to be that like vintage modern vibe going on in here.
Yeah, I can definitely get that with your accent, your strong accent colors.
Yeah.
But then now you have your personality touches to it too as well.
So then these are vintage dryers as well too. I love them. I love the color of it. Also because my name is Goldie.
I didn't even notice that. Your name is Goldie? No,
what? But yeah, and then I have all of my artwork here. This is also from Dale DeForest. He's a badass artist. And I believe he's located in Albuquerque, and you can find him on Instagram. But I actually found him at the Arts Crawl here in Gallup one evening. And he was getting ready to pack up, and he was just like, well, I'll just give this to you for this much. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. So I just like pulled out everything that I wanted, and he's like, here you go. Like, it was just really awesome.
I know Dale, and I didn't notice his logo there.
Yeah.
And DaleDeForest.com. We'll have the link in the description below to his site too as well.
Yeah, people always ask me, and I tell them, and then I say the link is down there on the bottom, and you can find him online.
Went to school with his sister.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
But this is also, she's also my muse. I love everything about Wonder Woman, and I think it's super badass that he turned her into an indigenous woman.
Yeah. And actually, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't you dress up as Wonder Woman?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I did it like the super traditional style.
Yeah,
I had my kins, basically this, but the skirt was longer.
Oh, okay.
And I was not wearing, just kidding. I was a little more covered up.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the first time I came across, that's when I was on social media. I think it was like Facebook or Instagram. And I came across your page and I saw, oh, that's cool. You're just like lifting those weights, and then you're in a Wonder Woman outfit as well too. I'm like, what? Like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's what I also do too. I do powerlifting.
Yes, powerlifting. Yes.
And then this right here is my logo, my traveling logo, war paint specialist. So that's my makeup part of it, part of the business, I guess you could say.
Is it just for your studio, or is it like for when you do your film shoots and all that stuff?
Yeah, for film, for fashion, it's war paint specialist is just like the freelance name, I guess.
It's part of the company's underneath your umbrella.
Yeah. See, and then like I started war paint specialist before I got the salon and before actually really getting into everything else, I guess, up to this point.
So how long have you been doing, all right, so which talent came first? Your craft, which craft came first?
Cosmetology.
Okay.
So I went to school for cosmetology about 10 years ago. Uh-huh. So it's been a little over 10 years now that I've been in the cosmetology industry. And then I went to school at Hollywood Makeup Academy for makeup. Mm-hmm. I don't know, like hair and makeup go hand in hand with one another. And it's great to have both skills, because in that way, I do see artists on set and they're like, oh, well, I don't do any hair, and it's kind of like, and it's like, why, because it should go hand in hand with one another. But also to me, I feel like you're limiting yourself by only sticking to just that one craft when you're capable. I know I'm capable of having the talent and the skills for all of these other things that I know I can do. Yeah. So anyway, and then it's convenient too, because then people can be like, oh yeah, you do hair and makeup. I don't have to hire a hair person. I don't have to hire a makeup person. Yep. You're just all jack of all trades. Yeah, one whole package.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so then this next part here is the spa room. And this is where I do facials, lashes, eyebrows,
Oh, and then we get mood lighting.
Yes.
Nice. So I've been to acupuncture for my back. And I wish he had these in there.
No. And then over here is the tanning bed. So we do have a tanning bed in here.
What?
Yeah. And I believe that we're the only tanning bed in Gallup. Because we purchased it from a previous owner.
Oh, okay.
So everything that was already in here has been here, but we had to modernize it and remodel and like the floors. These floors were not here when I got here. It was all carpet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, wow. I was about to say, so it was a turnkey, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was all carpet, and my family, we basically just all pulled together last summer to get it, to where I wanted it to be, where I could do like a soft opening.
Yeah.
And it was just really, it was a time crunch because it was like literally less than a week that we got it all together.
So how long has your studio been open?
So I did the soft opening in July. I believe it was July 2nd.
Oh, okay.
Was when I did the soft opening. And then here is our little break room. And I actually did the cabinets. They're so cute.
They are cool. I mean, cute.
And then this here is our product room, where we have all of our products, developer, color, everything is all in here. Everything that we need to do here. That's also another space that I want to utilize as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
And like a photo shoot, like make it all badass down there. And
You can even turn it into your personal gym down there, too.
that too, that was another thing that we were talking about, making it an underground powerlifting gym.
Nice. After hours bare knuckle fights.
Yeah. First part of it is you don't talk about it. It's the first rule. And then in here is where we do headshots, we do auditions. So Lauren, my partner, he is an actor, and he's also getting into talent management. And this is where he does like character development for his clients. He also helps people do auditions here. We get them headshots. I've also had a few photo shoots in here myself with different photographers and models. And then also, like when I do hair, before and after hair shots, they're done in here. And so do you, these just all come on and...
Striking?
Yeah.
All right, now let's go back to cosmetology. So you went to school in Hollywood. You got your certificate. What was your first gig right out the gate with that?
I did New York Fashion Week.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. I think I might know the story because I did I presented one of my films with some Indigenous Fest, and it was with Ali and Jordan.
Yes, because I went to New York with Ali and Jordan that first time.
Okay, yes, I remember the photos. Mm-hmm. That was pretty legit. That was
it was.
That was big.
Yeah, it was pretty big. So it was supposed to be this collaboration between like Indigenous artists, but then also it was like on a platform, and the I guess the production is called Plitz Fashion Marketing. Yeah. And so the designer that asked me to be a part of it, he was asking me to do hair and makeup just for his models and for his line. And I said, I don't want to just be there for only you. Is it possible if I could, get on the whole show and do hair and makeup for the whole show? And so he gave me the contact, and I just reached out and I sent him my portfolio and whatever I had, at the time. And I sent an email just asking if I could be a part of the team as well too, and I got in. So not only did I, go there to travel to be a part of this Indigenous team, but I also went to be a part of the whole creative management or creative backstage team.
God.
Yeah. And then I worked so freaking hard, and I wanted to show them that this is what I love to do. This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Was there early. I was there. It was the first one there, last one to leave. Yep. And then I got asked to come back as a part of the creative management team.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that the same year or the following year?
Same year. Because the first year that we went, the first time that we went, it was for Spring Fashion Week, it usually takes place in February. And then Fall Fashion Week happens in September. So then the creative manager, she reached out to me. Before I even left, she was just like, I want you to be a part of the team come Fall Fashion Week. I was like, hell yeah, I'll do it. Let's go. So then after that, I learned how to navigate that whole industry, and how you make connections. And that's basically how I was able to get on to all these other fashion shows that I've done in the past.
So since then, if you can remember, how many fashion shows have you done?
God, I can't even count how many, but I can tell you where I've been.
Sure.
I've been to Seattle, LA, to New York, Miami Swim Week, Montana. I've also been to Paris, which was like a huge one for me, and that was awesome.
So how did you get on that one?
That one was also a part of another Indigenous gig, because they were showcasing Indigenous Native designers out that way. Yeah. And it was awesome. I enjoyed it. So, I had a lot of fun though, like just being there, and because we also did a lot of shoots on our own, taking photos, and it's really great for our portfolios as well too, as artists, collaborating all together and having, this beautiful product that we can put out and like, hey, we're some badass natives in Paris working together.
How many tribes, if you were able to get a count for, that showed up for the New York Fashion Week?
New York Fashion Week. So the very first time that we did that show, it was just Dine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
So how many in attendance?
So because it was a part of Plitz Fashion Marketing, it's an international. But I don't necessarily remember all the other, designers that were there, but they were from all over the place. They were all over from, nationally and internationally coming to showcase their work there. But as far as Indigenous natives, it was just that one designer. And then all of us, coming together as a team to help and be a part of this, badass team.
Did New York Fashion Week, all the net there, that's pretty amazing. I didn't even know it was all the net. I just remember seeing the photos online of like, hey, there's Allie, there's Jordan. And I remember seeing you because you're wearing your headscarf?
Yes.
Yes. And that's what was really distinguishable. I was like,
yeah.
Interesting. Like,
yeah.
Who's that crazy woman?
Yeah. No, I always try to stand out, in fashion also, because I am a part of the fashion community. But like I feel like standing out is a major plus. And since then, the way I dress has changed drastically. Yeah. And it's changed because I learned how to make skirts. I learned how to make traditional skirts maybe 8 years ago. And then since then, yeah, like these are the skirts that I make, yes. 3-tiered skirts.
That's cool.
And I have like tons and tons of skirts.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But like since I learned how to make them, because like you want to purchase them, but then they're not exactly to, I guess, what you want. Size is one of them too. The style of it, whatever the pattern is on the dresses is not. And I just never really found anything that I really was like, oh, wow, that's amazing. I love it. And then also being short, too. Yeah. It's another thing that's is a challenge for me to find, clothes that actually fit. So when I learned how to make skirts, it was just like, I just took off with it. And I started making my own skirts and wearing them and just, but yeah, I feel like, standing out is like a huge plus, too, because when I was there, too, the creative manager was like, wow, I love everything that you're wearing. And of course, like everywhere I go, everybody's like, oh my gosh, I love your jewelry, and oh, your skirt. I love the way you're dressed, And it comes from my family, my mom, my grandma, my auntie. They've always told me, You always dress up. You know, don't ever go out in your pajamas. You know, don't do that. You know, lazy people do that. Yep. Lazy people dress that way. You know, you're not lazy. You need to make sure you look nice. You know, that was always something that my parents and my mom, my grandma, my auntie, as I was saying, they're the ones who have always just told me, like, you need to look nice. You can't just be walking around and like
sweatpants.
Sweatpants or
gym shorts or stuff like that.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. Like if you're going to if this is what you're gonna do, you have to look nice always. Just look
me up. Don't ask me.
And then I get to educate people, and I enjoy talking about, you know, being Navajo and where I come from and who I am.
I went to the Navajo Nation Economic Summit back in 2019 in Winter Rock, and I came across a booth called Change Labs. Then, as I'm researching to see who I can talk to from there, I came across your picture on their website. Said this person still has not paid their dues. Have you seen her? No, I'm kidding.
So I applied to be a part of Change Labs last year of 2022.
You've been all over the world. What made you still want to be near home instead of like open up a studio somewhere else in the country or around the world actually?